Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to From the Brink. At least the demo of it is going to be out in, was it June? But it's a platformer, I guess, Wave Survival is a platformer roguelike. Kind of reminded me of, I'm trying to think. I don't know, actually. Most roguelikes have you go elsewhere, but I think this one you're just kind of sticking around. I love the look of it, though. It looks great. The perennial flame has made its choice. The soul of terrible account. Blood will forever stain your legacy. Nonetheless, you'll be granted this chance. The mask serves as a conduit for our blessings. The rest is up to you. Surrender your mortal shell to us, and your past shall be forgiven. Alright. Well, I look cool as shit, and yeah, we've got that. Alright. Oh, I got a dash. Yeah. You are here. Not a moment too soon. I've been anticipating your arrival, Omen Forged. Entrust any recollection of your former self to the void, for you are now reborn. You must reach the brink and unseal the gate. I'm afraid that's our only option. The divine spirits will guide your way. You must put your faith in them as they have in you. Do not fear death, for you are severed from your mortality. I shall await your return. Alright, so looks like we've got fists, we've got a hammer, and a bow, at least for now. But we don't have access to any of the other ones, so I'm stuck with this. It's fine. I really am liking the look of this. Can I break these? Yes. Okay. So I've got juggling, at the very least. And we've got bear. Ah, cooldowns are faster. Dash deals damage and inflicts frost, or you gain more essence. The next spirit blessing you find will have offers of increased rarity. I like freezing dash though. Having it do some damage. Okay, so we're not just stuck in one arena. And we can see the different blessings that we get. Alright. Yeah, I don't entirely know. Oh, here's a thing. Okay, so I avoid damage. Whoops. Okay, you're too high for me. There we go. And we get essence? Maybe. Or meta currency. Not sure. Let's see. I don't know what any of these mean. Each of these probably has a different blessing, so bear, deer. Okay. The fly is kind of a pain. There we go, but the dash actually does prevent me from taking damage. There we go. Might be a good idea to reduce my cooldowns heavily. This is actually kind of hard to avoid damage here. There we go. Alright, I'm getting it. And we get deer. Deer gets me. Attack deals more damage. Attack whenever you're poised. Wait. Whenever you attack, you are poised. Poised, opposing attacks. Oh. Your launcher does more damage. Oh, maybe I do have access. Or maybe this is like Hades, where I actually have to... Oh, it is Hades, kind of. Let's see, so that's a bit of health. Why don't we go here first? I don't know how much healing there is. But yeah, I don't have access to anything useful at the moment. Like, I don't have the, what is this? Free money. There we go. Let's see. Alright. I'm getting it. So, I don't have a launcher, and I don't have whatever that other ability is. We do have a double jump, which I gotta keep in mind. There's a shop ahead, isn't there? I can't go the other direction. Trying to decide. Do I want more of the ore? Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. Avoid. There we go. Oh. That does do more damage. Down attacks are not going to be my strong suit here, I think. There we go. But so the upgrade system is very Hades. And yeah, we're gonna need that healing sooner than later, but we'll see what this is. Shop. Can't do much with it, but I can talk to it. What do you mean, dude? Well, fair. Buy 25% HP. So that's probably a max HP up, and I don't know if I can get the other one, but I'll heal. Okay, avoid for a bit. Avoid, keep avoiding, just do whatever damage is available to me. There we go. But yeah, so I actually have to get a charge and a bolt to actually be able to use it. Ow. Keep just kind of bullying these guys. Oh. I took some damage earlier. Ow. There we go. Okay. I understand this makes a lot of sense. It's going to be hard to work with, but still. Reducing coming damage from all sources. Effect doubles when under 15% HP. Deal more damage when you're poised. Effect doubles when over 50% health. Bolt damages enemies in a straight path, destroying projectiles along the way. You're poised when firing. Interesting. 10% damage reduction, though. I want to get a more interesting bolt. Unless the bolts combo together. They might. I truly don't necessarily know. This is actually the first game I've seen that really follows the Hades upgrade paths. Which I rather appreciate. Oh, did I take some damage from that? I probably did. And unfortunately, there's some contact damage that gets done here as I try and pass through them. When you wall slide enemies inflicted with frost, they deal damage and inflict frost. Deal damage per nearby enemy afflicted with frost up to a 30% damage bonus. All cooldowns are faster. Let's just go with that. Okay. And I'm gonna need the health. Because, yeah, 2% more damage. Uh, 2% more damage per... 2% damage per foe is really not that helpful. Oh, I can't hit it as I go by. Nope. Oh, it did hit me. Oh, it's okay. Yep. There we go. Just try and avoid damage. At least my dash does a decent chunk. Got it. Alright, stay away from that. And we get this, plus 50 max health. Which helps. We do heal. Okay, good. Let's see. Go shopping. I'm poor. So let's see about this. Yeah, I really loved the Hades upgrade system. And I've actually been quite surprised. Nope. I've been quite surprised that we haven't seen a lot more games following suit in terms of its upgrade system and just certain design philosophies. There we go. Ow. I'm trying to avoid damage, but it's just a little hard with some of these dudes. Okay, what do we get? Launcher deals more damage and inflicts wounded on enemies. That's pretty good. Oh, launcher and then bolt. Bolt is a hull that deals damage in a radius around you and inflicts wounded on enemies. Deal more damage to enemies closer. Nah. Let's try the launcher. Oh. Okay, that seems kind of fun. And we go here. Hello, you. So it's true then, the perennial flame has been rekindled. Since you now answer to them, I assume you're headed to the brink? No matter, you cannot stop us. You're just a pawn, nameless and expendable. Here, let me show you. Well. Okay. Okay, wounded her. Broke her armor. Oop, and I'm dead. Well, it's okay. Let's try that again. Because it looks like I have the ore, at the very least. Is there anything over here? No. But I understand it better. I'm not going to be as injured going into that one. Hello. Welcome to the demo. I'm the placeholder NPC. So whatever I tell you should be taken with a grain of salt. Everything's in work in progress. May encounter some bugs. Use a controller. Cool. Was he there previously? I have no idea. See, death is but a distant memory, a vague concept. You are not among the living anymore. How else would you think to enter the brink without expediting what you were sent out to prevent? Now that the perennial flame is kindled, it can be strengthened using dormant embers. Skills acquired through perennial flame will stay with you even after you perish. Make your choices prudently. Here? Or... I have faith in you. You must keep going or the blight will consume us all. Oh. There's these guys. Decided to take on the mantle, eh? Or is it fate that brought you here? Either way, I don't believe in coincidences. Speaking of chance, if you happen to find any combat runes, we can use them to make more weapons. Let's keep the formal introductions for later. You should make haste. This is sick. Anything over here? No. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't quite have the fine-tuned gameplay that Hades does, necessarily, but that's not necessarily a problem for me. Because it's a different format, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can do with it. Hey, and we also have this. Launcher deals extra damage to stunned enemies, always endure a killing blow with 1 health, or deal damage when striking undamaged targets. And the rest of these are locked. Oh, and there's different ones here. So I have to receive a blessing from them to unlock their skill tree. After you get hit, you're protected from damage a little bit longer. Or your multiplier is preserved for a second without hitting enemies before starting to decay. So there's a combo multiplier. Well, in that case, let's get high alert and take a look. When you have max health, your multiplier increases faster. Final hit of your attack combo does extra damage if that also landed. And then this is not available yet. We have to find the bunny. Enduring gift. Let's go for the Verdant Fortitude just for a little bit of extra. So the combo meter is a little worrying for me just because it's kind of easy to just randomly take damage. And not that easy, but it's one of those that, you know, you really have to play careful if you don't want to get smacked. Like I said. Because you can't stun lock enemies in this one. Which is, I think, part of the problem. Increased movement speed. Dash teleports you a set distance, damages enemies, and makes you electrified. Or attack does more damage, electrifies you for seconds if it hits. Increased movement speed is kind of tempting. Just for getting away. But yeah, because I don't stun lock enemies when I hit them. Come on. Okay. Do you want to just, Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to accept death. Let's try this again. This went poorly. Losing this much health this early is a little rough. But yeah, it's very easy to take contact damage on these guys. There we go. Come on, just hit me. There we go. And because my regular attacks don't stun lock them in the slightest, it makes it a little tougher to... It makes it a little tougher to get through. I probably should have kept going, but it was a lot of damage very early that it just did not want to heal. But I do appreciate that you can do combos and all sorts of things. You know, aerial combos, slams. Unfortunately, I'm finding it a little difficult to hit certain enemies. Like right there. There we go. It's fine. If we can get something that makes it so I heal a little bit, I will be happy. You gain more essence. The next spirit blessing you find will have extra rarity. Attacks deal damage and inflict frost. Cooldown speeds. Now let's try Aurora Borealis this time around. Let's see, which direction do we want to go? I don't know. We just want to stack blessings, maybe. I think I realized my problem with the aerial combat. When I do the down slam, it only hits the enemies that I impact in the ground. There we go. And so if I'm trying to down slam the fly, I won't actually knock him to the ground. And I want to be able to bounce somebody off the ground. And it keeps messing with me. Okay, I could go for a ton of max HP here, but now let's go this direction. Yeah. So for example, I just flew directly through that fly. I was trying very hard to not take any damage. Whoop. Like, you really can just clobber through things. It's really satisfying. It's just the small amounts of chip damage that you take just by existing. Ow. Okay. Ah! I was just hoping I could swing at it. From the ground. Oh, it's stunned. And now it's on his butt. Alright, cool. Well, what do we get? Fire. Additional dust from all sources. Attack does more damage. And inflicts burn on enemies. Or, while enemies are inflicted with status effects, they also receive more damage. Now, let's go Scorching Attack. I was really hoping I could get a fire move, but alas. How much damage does fire do? Decent chunk, actually. If only you could stack it. Oh, you can. So it seems like it does bonus 5 damage per hit. Ah, 35 HP. Hit me from below. It's a lot to keep in mind. Oh shoot. Oh, I can get the money. I don't have to get it mid fight. Unfortunately, man dying. Which is like big bad, because I'm not particularly tough yet. There we go. It's fine. No, fire does stack up. Past 40. Ow. And I'm dead. I didn't even notice it charging up. Because, yeah, it makes sense that you can't stun like enemies, but it is rough all the same. Okay, so what does he have? Airborne enemies receive more damage and are stunned longer by your attacks. Start runs with extra dust. Tempting, tempting. Bounce on certain enemies by jumping while directly above them, briefly stunning them. When you get hit, your multiplier is cut in half instead of resetting. Oh, that's kind of tempting, but I'm going to go hop. I don't have much. Let's grab those. Unfortunately, gotta unlock all of them. This is going to be tough. I'm sure all of the little upgrades, and then also once we have some more weapons, it won't be so bad. Because, yeah, the whole hop on an enemy to stun them might actually be really helpful. And it does seem like air juggling is the way to do it. So I should probably invest in the air juggle combos. More dust, burn dash. Let's go for a burn dash. It's very pretty. Okay, there we go. And unfortunately, I'm not dashing much, so the burn isn't really that helpful. But it's still bonus damage. There we go. And I'm doing better at not taking damage. Unfortunately, my multiplier is really hard to farm up. I think you lose it between rounds, too. Do I want to go money versus max health? No, we want to go max health. Okay. I just want to fight you alone. Ow. I was trying to dash. Unfortunately, the dash has a bit of a cooldown. And throws me for a hell of a loop. There we go. Didn't take too much. And we get plus 50 max health. Alright. Bunny boy. Okay, stay away from those. At least the dash sets them on fire. There we go. And does some damage. Bunny gets me. Launcher does more damage, electrifies you. Bolt changes nearby enemies, dealing area damage. Let's just grab this. I'd like to get the rarer versions, but no dice. Do I go for money? No, let's keep going for meta progression. Okay. Bolt's actually pretty good. Gives me a lot of options here. Oh, yeah. That's the real answer. I just need to... actually have all of my moves. I gotta try the launcher, too. There we go. Because, yeah, even if I'm between attacks, I can immediately hit another move, like the bolt or whatnot. So it's frankly imperative that I pick them up ASAP. There we go. Because, yeah, now I'm stun locking like a champion. There we go. Ow. bolt is incredibly helpful, especially. Okay, I get it. I get it now. Everything is working. Do we want to go bear or deer? Let's go deer. Okay, I'm just gonna get this while I'm here. It was mid-combo and it wasn't going away. Oh. Ow. I'm just trying to kill the fly. It ain't working. Okay, let's leave him torched. Ow. But no fire. Fine. We get deer. Attack deals more damage when you attack, you're poised. Launcher, you're poised. I'm just gonna grab the adamant launcher. I don't have much of a choice. Get some HP here. Lost track of myself for a hot second there. And that's all it takes to take more damage than I'd like to. I was really hoping that the launcher... Nope. There we go. That freaking hurt. I was really hoping the launcher specifically... It's a little easy to fall through these platforms, and I understand, like, you kind of have to, but... Ooh. Anyway, I was hoping the launcher would let me yeet foes into other foes. The other problem is I don't quite have a sense for my cooldowns yet. Which makes this a little tougher. Not much, but still. Okay. We got some HP here. I was hoping for some more heals, but that's okay. Do you want to go fire? It would have been nice to go shopping, but alas. Okay. Fry it. Oh! Oh, the launcher can be charged. Like, it works, but I was so hoping I could hit it while it was there. When you air jump, you spread wings of fire that damage burn enemies. When you slay things, enemies affected with burn will combust. Let's go wings of flame. I don't really have much of a choice here. Okay, and it's her again. Okay. Ow. She freaking hurts. Ow. I'm dying. There's not a whole lot of room in those combos for me to get a hit in. Alright, let's try one more time. I'm getting better at this, but I'm still taking a ton of damage by the time I get to the boss. And that's tough. Air superiority is super tempting, so let's grab that. What else can I get? Because that's coming soon. Divine protection is kind of nice. I don't know, let's do bone chilling launch. When enemies kept stunned for more than a second, they receive extra damage from attacks until their stun expires. And we still haven't gotten a new weapon either, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think the thing that would help this the most would be like a slightly better like attack feel, if that makes sense. So when I'm hitting an enemy, I don't want to say like they shouldn't be able to hit me back. Deal more damage to enemies the closer they are to half their max health. Interesting. Attacked as wounded. Now let's do Lunar Terminator. I was hoping for something more interesting, but alas. But yeah, it's just a little easy to for enemies that I'm currently smacking to just like hit me with a hidden shot. Like, it makes sense for the armored enemies. But for the regular guys, it's kind of rough. Because at least for this guy, it makes sense. Damn it. I was trying to get away. There we go. I also wish that this character actually started with a really boring base damage launch, and equally so, like a really boring base damage launch and bolts. That was one thing that Hades did that this doesn't. Yeah, so the problem is I can be hitting an enemy and then I'm trying to partition my shots between them to keep them both stunned, but the stun doesn't last long enough to actually keep them stunned, which is what's throwing me off here. You pretty much have to keep an enemy under constant fire if you want to keep them stun locked, and so if they end up going a completely different direction than you'd expect, you're just gonna get smacked around. It's fine. I'm getting used to it. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. It is hard to work with. Especially with the lackey healing. Okay, dash teleport to and damage to enemies nearby. And you become electrified. Yeah, that sounds kind of fun. Let's see, do we want to do fox or deer? Deer is poised. I don't care too much about poised. So the Thunder Dash does do a decent chunk of damage. And being able to warp to the other side of these guys is super helpful. Being able to nothing personal kid. Or just, I mean, do 30 damage on a dash. Like, both of those are solid. That does more damage and inflicts wounded on enemies. I don't know. Let's go launcher. I gotta unlock that and use it a bit more. Okay, shopping is mostly useless. Whoa, that was weird. I was really... Ow. I was really hoping the launcher would do a little bit more. Ow. Freaking heck, man. Yeah, I don't really see much of a point to charging the launcher, unfortunately. Whoa, that was weird. I was suddenly one place and then I wasn't. There we go. Ow. All this money is kind of not that helpful, but it's okay. Okay, let's get out of there. We don't want to be surrounded by these dudes, because that goes poorly. There we go. Got it. Stay away from you. Got it. Yeah, launcher makes more sense now. Charging it up is not really that helpful. Wounded non-boss enemies immediately lose portion of their health. Attacks inflict wounded whenever you critical damage. Small chance to instantly slay them. Let's go with that. Unfortunately, the jackal? I think it's a jackal. The jackal combos are not particularly good. Okay. At least we get some HP from it. It is very hard. You turn your back to an enemy for a second and you have been shot. Or attacked. There is no sense of waiting with it. And so I think if you can get near perfect mastery, I don't think it'll be so bad. There we go. Are you dead? Nope. There we go. Got him. Yeah, launcher is good. You just got to get used to it. Let's see. Whenever you jump from the ground while electrified, damage nearby enemies. No, we're just going to grab the chain bolt. But I think I'm dead one way or another. Because once again, we're rolling into pretty much the end with no health. Yeah, like I said, you cannot lay off on an enemy for 1 second, because as soon as you do, they are readying an attack. Or sometimes you just fly into them. Okay, well, considering these runs are like 10 minutes, we can just do another. But that'll probably be my last. Alright, let's grab Divine Protection. That sounds kind of helpful. Oh, when entering a room, recover 1 health per visited region. Oh, well, that's it. That'll help. It doesn't help much, but it does cut down some of the chip. Note, is this a region or is each room a region? There's kind of a dash attack that I haven't tried. Okay, launcher deals more damage and inflicts frost on enemies. That seems great. Some of these would also be good. On contact or after 1.5 seconds. Yeah, but this doubles my base damage. I gotta go with it. Or not base damage, but it's big damage launch. Plus, honestly, frost is great. One thing I do wish that the launch had, I wish hitting enemies into other enemies. It seems like it might do some damage against walls, but I want enemies to clobber into each other. I also kind of want the launcher to do... let's see. I wanted to do bonus damage on charge. I was trying to just... I was trying to drop platforms, and it was not working so hot. There's one issue with, I wasn't trying to do that either. Ugh. Okay. There we go. Wow. I don't think I hit him once there, which was kind of embarrassing. That's okay. Oh, I'm hitting its stupid mask. I can't do that. There we go. At least we get some max health from this. But it's fine. Alright, bunny boy. Give me like a rare version of your bolt shot. Boy, that does some damage. Okay. There we go. Good damage. Cripes, there's a lot of waves of enemies here. I'll take it. I don't think we took any damage from that one. I could be wrong. Movement speed, bolt, or blink dash. Nah. Nah, definitely the bolts. Let's see. Let's keep stacking blessings. There we go. Yeah, the launch is still pretty solid. Let's see. Cooldowns are faster. That's tempting. Or when you wall splat enemies inflicted with frost, they deal damage and inflict frost nearby. Absolutely. Let's see. I have enough money to heal. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, that might heal you to full? Anyway. We seem to have gone full bear here. Okay. Stay away from that. Got him kind of awkwardly. Oh, come on. It's because I was slightly tilting my stick downwards instead of jumping. I don't know. Platform fighters have never been my forte. Dropping through platforms has always been kind of rough. There we go. Unfortunately, we didn't actually wall smack anything. Attack does more damage and inflicts frost. Absolutely. I like more blessings, but let's just go for the HP here. Well. I tried. There we go. At least I've got like a full tableau of moves. There we go. I think we healed off of that. All right, we're going to be going into a boss fight with hopefully a decent amount of HP. I think instead of the shop, I might... Damn it. Okay. Keep avoiding. Keep just taking minimal damage. Ah. There we go. Oh, need more money. Got that one. Now it's the scorpion. There we go. Got it. More max health. We have enough money. Let's get the bear blessing. And I could buy these, but I'm just going to heal again. Heal me 82 that time. So it must be a percentage of my HP. Okay. Ow. That's new. Retreat before me, for I am mighty. Oh, you can wall kick in this game. I didn't know that. Oh, I can kill her. Okay. Yeah, she exited the arena by accident, and whoops. Well, it means we get a win, sort of. Yeah, unfortunately she's just a little too far away, but I'm just gonna zap her down unless she moves. No? She hasn't moved yet, so that's a good sign. I feel bad that my first win against the Heretic Sword Fighter is going to be through pure unadulterated cheese, but at the same time, well, I mean, it's a demo. This game ain't out yet. It's not going to be out for at least like a month or two, and so it's kind of one of those that I'll take anything I can get, especially because this is pretty hard at the moment, and so I'd much rather just well, I don't know, see what's a little bit further. I like the game a lot. It definitely needs to smooth out some of the things. The enemies need to not just immediately launch into a combo as soon as they're within range of you, especially if you've just hit them. And just mainly because it doesn't feel very good to be like trying to juggle attacks between two different enemies, and they're both just taking pot shots at you as soon as you turn around. It means you really have to focus fire one, which isn't necessarily bad, but it just feels maybe awkward in comparison to some other games that I'm used to, where like hitting an enemy. Oh, that must be the static proc. I keep hearing like a really loud electric noise beyond just like my own like bzz, when I fire, and I'm a little worried that I've like got an exposed wire in my office. Anyway, but so if the enemies can be just a touch less aggressive, I think it would go a long way. and maybe the controls be a little smoother. Because I definitely feel like it's close to what Dead Cells had when it first came out, which is like good. The core gameplay was solid, but it wasn't quite there yet. And so I think with maybe some fine-tuning, this could get really fun. Because, like I was complimenting, this has a very similar combat system and perk system to Hades. And as a massive Hades fan... Oh, dang. As a massive Hades fan... yeah, it's busted. I guess they have to be inside the arena. They have to be inside the arena to properly die, so this boss fight will not end. Well, that's a shame. Anyway, so it'll be out, was it in June? I think this will be out in June. From the Brink, gonna be out, nope, TBA, announced. Doesn't really say, but the demo is available as part of the Going Rogue Festival, for at least a couple more days. And so if you guys are interested in trying this game out yourselves and seeing what kind of weird busted Boon combo you can put together, I'm assuming I haven't even scratched the surface of like what cool combo effects we can grab. Because I'd love to have, like, lightning that sets stuff on fire, or who knows what. Because, yeah, the Hades combo boon system was fantastic, and I'm truly shocked that, like, no other games have followed suit. But, anyway, with all that said, you can download this yourselves, at least for a limited time, and then you can play it yourselves when it eventually comes out, whenever that's going to be. But for now, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe because I've got tons to check out and I'll be back for more of this when it's done. It's gorgeous, the music is fantastic, and the gameplay, once refined, is going to be a banger. So, with that, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.